Hello, I'm playing Heavy Rain. This is part 4 of Heavy Rain. Let's play it. Previously, I can't even remember what the last scene was, to be honest. No idea. Oh, we lost Sean. Sean is lost. We lost another child. To lose one is careless, etc. Take long. What does that mean?
Do you think it's gonna take long?
No, he should be finished soon.
How am I meant to know? Again, these prompts, what does that mean? The words take long are on the screen. I'm just like, I don't know what that means. Oh, this is, This is, that Dreamcast game. What's this? That's, it came out... I don't even know if it had a Western release. It was right at the end of the Dreamcast life. Cosmic Smash, I think? I'm gonna say... Wait a minute, I'm gonna check that. I think it's Cosmic Smash. Yeah, Cosmic Smash. An arcade game that was later ported to the Dreamcast console. I'm not sure if it had a Western release though, that'd be interesting to see. Oh yeah, it didn't come out in... The Wikipedia page for that game is
Charlene. I'll look at the report
literally two
later.
sentences. Wow, that's super obscure.
For this afternoon.
Okay. Oh, Captain. Agent Norman Jaden from the FBI is here.
Jaden.
Yeah, it was a Japan-only release. It came out right at the end of the Dreamcast life, but I remember it being in magazines and stuff at the time.
Yeah, of course. I wanted to introduce myself before getting started, but perhaps there's a better time.
No, it's fine. I just have to get to the press conference. Hey, Jaden, are you coming or what?
Well, this game just felt good. We're getting references to very obscure Dreamcast games.
He has his own methods, but he's a good cop. I'm sure you'll get him.
I've never played Cosmic Smash, but I do remember it being previewed a lot.
I guess.
To be frank with you,
What? What is happening?
On this one, but the press are all over us. This Oregon killer case crept up on us, and it's fast becoming a...
Is this like a deleted scene from Suits User?
There are hundreds of kills.
What is happening?
This guy is exotic.
See, he's the boss. If he...
Work that one out.
If he doesn't know how to do a tie-up, then there's lots of options for him. Like, he could implement a smart casual policy in the office.
Respect, sir. The rest of it,
like, you know, a no-tie, which is essentially a euphemism for a no-ties policy.
Oh.
He could wear a Velcro tie.
All I'm asking is that you make progress, and fast. The press want a perpetrator, and we're gonna have to serve him up on a silver platter. Well, I hope you're better at profiling than at tying knots.
Why am I doing his tie-up? Why was I doing that?
Oh, go see Charlene. She'll show you to your office.
It's the most homoerotic game I've played since A Way Out.
If you're interested, it'll give you an idea of the political climate around here.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, the political
Welcome to
climate.
the club, Jaden.
This game just gets more and more thrilling every episode. Let's get a taste of the political climate. So where is this meant to be? It's meant to be New York, except... No, it's... Oh no, that's not Manhattan, is it? Where is this meant... Where is this set?
Wasteland in the East End at about 6:30 a.m.
Political climate.
He was reported missing. An autopsy will be conducted tomorrow to determine the exact cause of death, but going from first indications, it would seem that he drowned. The state
Tune
in
in
which
live
was found
for that.
suggests the methodology of the origami killer. The investigation should confirm this in the coming days. The police are continuing to work around the clock.
Any
Find
questions?
the murderer as quickly as possible.
Not about whether I know how to do a tie or not. I mean, tying a tie, it's like riding a bike, isn't it? I haven't needed to wear a tie for a long time, but...
I'm ready to start. Maybe we should kick off by talking about the case?
I have some work to finish here. Let's talk about that later if you don't mind.
Okay.
But like, as soon as you have an interview or whatever, it
no
just
problem.
comes flooding back. It's like...
Just let me know when you're
Straight on.
available. Nice watch.
Oh, it's the present we
For
offer to
Larry's
our new
promotion
lieutenants.
present.
We bought the same
What?
model each year for the past 20 years for each promotion. It optimizes everybody's time, and it's the kind of thing that always goes down well.
A watch
You can
as a
contribute to our
promotion?
fund
Is
if
David
you
Cage
like.
thinking
It's
of
still a few
retire?
dollars short.
Is he getting mixed up with retirement?
Congratulate Larry on my behalf.
That's not
I'll
what
be
you
sure to
get.
do that, sir.
That's for if someone retires. That's not a promotion.
Captain Perry said you could show me to my office.
Gold watch and chip
Oh,
in
no.
for a collection. That's you don't do that if someone's getting promoted. You do that if someone's retiring. Oh. David Cage doesn't know the difference between a promotion and a
Agent
retirement.
Jaden, are you coming?
Larry's promotion present. Why would you do a promotion present? The whole point of a promotion is you get paid more. So why would he need a present?
This is my office?
That's where I was told to take you. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
It looks like it has like a mold issue. He's gonna get like respiratory illnesses from working in here.
Okay, time to work.
No, I think file a formal complaint with HR. Why is he doing that? At least put the phone down, like, you know, gingerly. You don't just throw... Oh, look. It's like the bed in that other scene where the bed was in the middle of the room. At least... Oh, here we go. This guy knows what he's doing. It's like, why is the desk in the middle of the room? Push it against the wall. I like this guy. This guy's cool. He installed the Cosmic Smash app on his Google Glass. He knows the furniture needs to be pushed against walls, unlike the previous scene I was involved in. It's good. Respect. Larry's promotion present. See, look at this. I don't know what that means, any of these prompts. It should at least have a word next to it, like
Step
stand
one.
up. Or
Change
like
the
put glasses on. Because otherwise I just don't understand what's happening. This hasn't aged well, has it? This glasses stuff. What is this? The solar system. Clouds. It looks like the Zora from Zelda. Like their, symbol. And Canada. Is this important? Why choose? That's a stereotype. That is a racist stereotype. Got the maple leaf trees. All that needs is some snow, and it would be deeply offensive. Okay, how do I? What? This is all motion controlled. This is horrific. What is this? Chevrolet
Killer's
Malibu.
car is probably a Chevrolet Malibu.
A fine
82.
vehicle. So the killer is a Chevrolet Malibu. This
No
is
clues
real,
or
like,
specific clues.
what are those,
Nothing much to go
crime
on.
shows or whatever? NCIS? No, what's the other one? CSI? What is this? These, like, fictional, futuristic computer interfaces, which are always just insane. And would never work in reality. Why is this motion controlled? Why can't I just press X to select the thing? I'm having to like throw my controller around to select the
Aged
stuff.
between 9 and 13. No signs of violence. The victims disappear from public places in broad daylight.
What was the point of me selecting
No one
the
knows
background
if
of the office?
Bodies are found 3 to 5 days later. Drowned. In rainwater.
I mean, it's essentially just a stock Windows wallpaper, isn't it? Which often in work environments, the desktop, or being able to change the desktop, is disabled by the administrator. Although there are actually ways to get around that quite easily, if you want to impress your work colleagues. Or if one of your work colleagues forgets to lock their computer. Do I have to do this? Can I just like quit out of this?
A common species.
So
That
basically
doesn't
going
help
into
much.
this like VR hellscape just gives him information he can just get off the Wikipedia page for an orchid. So how is this worth police budget?
The orchid is a common species. It can be found at any flower shop.
Oh, let's look at the Chevrolet Malibu. Find out about all the dealerships we can get hot deals on the Chevrolet Malibu. Oh, it would surely give you at least Chevrolet dealerships. Can I just stop doing this now? How do I progress the story? This game is unbelievably boring. Oh dear.
Always
Let's
the
make
same
it
ritual.
motion control too.
An origami in the hand, an orchid on the chest. The victims have always been dead for less than 6 hours when they were found, which means they remained alive for several days before being drowned. Over 3,500 people questioned.
That's a
100
waste of
suspects
police time.
interrogated. Not a single lead to go on.
Wow, this is just so grim. Oh, finally I can get out of it. Yeah, I regret playing this game. It's just terrible.
Here we go again. I better go wash my face.
What's happening? What do you mean, here we go again, I better go wash my face. What does that mean that's happening?
I'm faint if I resist.
What?
It's alright. I know I can make it. I know I can make it.
What, to wash your face? Surely if this was so crucial, you would just have like a bottle of water with you all the time to splash some water on. Too much Cosmic Smash in VR has given him motion sickness. Yep, that's an office, alright. Oh, the secretary has a wireless mouse. Oh, they all have wireless mouses. Or wireless mice, I should say. Oh, and the keyboards are wireless too. Oh, that's
This is Lieutenant Blake, Mr.
it's very
Moss.
tempting to cut costs by
explain what
just
happened?
opting for
It
wired.
was this
but
afternoon.
This police
I went to the
department's got a
park with
wireless
my
one.
son Sean. We played together for a while. And then he wanted to go on the
He's gonna be a
carousel,
regular
so
down
I
the police
put him on
station.
one of the wooden horses. And
He's in
when I
there every
came back,
weekend reporting a missing son.
Sean had disappeared.
Exactly what time did you arrive at the park? Try to remember exactly, Mr. Mars. Every detail can be important.
It must have been about
Who cares? I don't care.
5:30, I think. I'm not really sure.
What was your son wearing when he disappeared?
He was wearing a coat.
A beige, definitely a beige coat.
A beige coat.
That's
and a pair of
narrowed it down.
pants.
Beige pants. Definitely beige,
Beige
pants.
pants.
Yeah, beige pants, beige jacket.
How could Sean have disappeared without you even noticing? Weren't you right by the carousel?
I went for a short walk around the park just for a few minutes. When I got back, the carousel had stopped and Sean wasn't there.
You say you took your son to the park after school, but you didn't report him missing until 8:15. Why did it take you so long to contact the police?
He was wearing a
I went
beige
home
jacket and
and
beige
waited
pants.
for him there. I
It's
thought he
really
might have gone out with some friends and they'd come home soon.
All right.
These guys are
That's
sick
all the
of the
questions I
sightless
have for
guy.
now. You're free to go, Mr. Mars. We'll continue to look for Sean overnight. We'll contact you if we have any more questions.
Do you think the origami killer...
Listen, your son's probably just run off and he'll turn up in a couple hours.
But what if it is the origami killer?
Well, then we have about 4 days to find him alive.
What? She's got to be sick of this. Every other weekend,
Did they find
down the
something?
police station with this guy losing
No,
one of their sons.
nothing yet, but they're gonna keep looking through the night.
Do they think it's the origami killer?
No, they just think it's a useless husband.
It's still too early to say. but it is a possibility.
It must be tough for her. She's at work or whatever. She's constantly getting called away because
What happened?
her useless ex-husband has lost one of their children.
How could you lose Sean like that? You should never have taken your eyes off him. I mean, for God's sake, how hard is it to keep your eye on a child in the park?
Well, apparently very hard.
Why did you leave him, Ethan? Why? Wasn't it enough?
No, it's never enough. Always looking for the next high.
That's not what I meant to say.
What? You've only just lost him. He's only been away for a couple of hours. I mean, Sean didn't exactly have a magnetic personality. I mean, I'm sure you can live without him. This guy! Oh, just go on his phone instead. Definite facepalm moment. TFW, you've lost your second son. Hashtag facepalm. I gotta say that guy's pretty good. The dad character. I don't like this character. This 1950s guy. I'm not into it.
Good evening. Good evening to you, sir.
Oh, are you serious? So there's no baskets available in this minuscule 7-Eleven convenience store, but there's massive shopping trolleys. Okay, that makes no sense. If someone's pushing one of those things, if someone has a shopping trolley in this aisle, it's going to block the entire aisle. And who's buying that amount of things in this? Like, this is a, you know, emergency. It's a convenience store, right? It's like, oh, we're out of milk. You run in here and grab some milk. You don't go in here and do your weekly shop.
Store's empty. Guess it's that time of day. Well, it's a good time for a quiet little talk.
What? Like, those should be baskets. That's the thing with these games. They're so obsessed with the mundane and the minuscule, but the attention to the attention to detail is just not there. Like, I make the comparison a lot, but a game like Shenmue would not make that mistake. There would not be shopping trolleys there.
Can I help you, sir?
Well, I hope so. My name's Scott Shelby. I'm a private detective. I'm investigating the case of the origami killer. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
My son is dead, Mr. Shelby. I have nothing more to say.
Ah, the Apu controversy with The Simpsons really went over David Cage's head, didn't it?
The killer has kidnapped another victim. A 10-year-old boy. Like your son, Risa. I have 4 days before we find his body on a deserted stretch of wasteland.
No one did anything to save my
This
son.
is pretty gross, this guy.
Now,
He's just walking around
please, to move on, sir.
lambasting bereaved parents.
I also lost someone I loved. I know what you're feeling.
Then you will understand that I do not wish to talk about
what is
it.
wrong with this guy? He did it to the woman
You sell inhalers?
in the
I'm all out.
last
At least I
scene as
won't go
well.
away completely empty-handed.
In the back of this door, to the right.
Thanks.
Yeah, this guy's pretty scummy. Yeah, this guy, I don't like him. I just want to do, Ethan. Well, those weren't there before when I went down south. I just want to do the Ethan stuff. Like, he's pretty funny. Always losing children and stuff, but this guy's just
Good evening, sir.
gross.
Are you
This is gonna go
looking
on.
for something in particular?
Give me what you got in the register. Don't fucking try anything.
Open the register, you dumb fuck. Put the money on the counter. Shit, are you deaf or what? Are you gonna open that fucking register or not?
You do not have the right to steal that money from me. I have worked very hard to earn it.
Wait, no one's gonna say that.
What did you say? You're out of your fucking mind, man. Hey, you! Come here.
Well, hopefully he gets killed.
I said come here now! Don't move! Hands up! Put your fucking hands up or I'll shoot! Are you deaf? I said put your hands up!
What do those controls mean?
I'm warning you, I'll shoot!
Look at his face. He's got massive hands.
If you don't raise your fucking hands right now, you're dead!
I already...
I'm not joking, man. I'll blow your fucking brains
raised
out.
them.
So what are you gonna do? Someone could walk in the store any minute and sound the alarm. You haven't got a chance of getting out of this.
The first guy to walk in here gets it right in the face. Fuck it, man. You're making me nervous. And when I'm nervous, there's no knowing what I'll do.
The cops could turn up any minute. They don't give a damn about you. They'll shoot first and ask questions later.
You're trying to freak me
we've
out,
got
is that it? You're trying to scare me.
left-wing activists.
I don't give a damn about the goddamn cops.
Stereotype. Oh, don't make me do it again.
Don't move, sir. I'll call for an ambulance.
No, I'll be all right.
What?
Goddamn punk kid. Doesn't even know how to use a gun.
Thank you for helping me. I don't know what would have happened without you. When my boy
Why
raised
does the behind the counter look like a sort
received
of
a letter with a locker ticket inside.
what shops used to look like pre-supermarkets?
I do not
When you had to
understand
go in and
what
like
it means.
ask the
I think it
shopkeeper
must be a sort of message from the man
for all
who
this,
took my
like it
son
would be
from
like you going to a
Can I?
whatever, like a so instead of a supermarket where everything is in one place and you pick it yourself off the shelf.
Help me, Box.
In the old
Can
days,
be
you'd
of
have to
any
go
use
to
to you
individual
at
shops for each genre of
all.
item,
Help me to
and they
save
would all be
Razor.
behind the counter, and you'd
But
have to ask the
maybe
shopkeeper.
it will help
for
you
each one
find
of them.
the other little boy.
And behind that clerk, it looks. That's what that
Mr.
looks.
Shelby,
Look at that. That's really old timey
I was
behind it.
beginning to think that there was no good to be found in this place. I can see now that I was wrong.
Get away. Which, oh, I can't imagine how bad it must have been back then. Like, people say, like, oh, you should be grateful to be alive in contemporary times because of stuff like cholera or whatever. But it's more for me, it's like self-checkout machines. Such a game changer when those came in. Self-checkout machines. And then when McDonald's started doing the touchscreen order. Ah, those touchscreens they have now where you can do your order without talking to anyone. It's so good. Oh, she's in her underwear. Well, it's a David Cage game, isn't it? So here we go. This brings to mind the Carla. In fact, this is literally the Carla scene. If there's in Fahrenheit where she's walking around in her underwear, it's the same thing again. Well, she has a huge apartment. And it has the trendy, like exposed brick style. So she's obviously, like she cares about interior design or like the presentation of her own home. But I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to say the positioning of that TV is not aesthetically pleasing. Actually, wait a minute. How is that TV plugged in? Where's it getting its power from? There's no wiring to it. And I mean, you could maybe, if you're being generous, say that maybe there's plugs in that box, or that box is covering some sort of wiring and plugs, but it just looks like an ice box, and I don't see any holes in it. I don't see how, and I just don't see any cables coming out of the TV, so I don't know how that TV is getting any power. What is this? What kind of a house is it? What? That's how you get to the living room. You have to like clamber up. You know, imagine if you've had a couple of drinks. That is not going to end well. Oh, there's like a little staircase at the end. Oh, that stepladder, that's a callback to Tiffany's apartment in Fahrenheit, isn't it? She had one of those. What? What was that? Oh, this is bizarre. What is this layout? Microwave looks terrible there. In my opinion, I would get the microwave, put it inside the cabinet below it. If you put it in one of those below there, and then whenever you need to use the microwave, you just open the cabinet up. But otherwise, you know, keep it hidden from view, because that looks pretty bad. I mean, but again, that's just opinions, right? This is all very subjective stuff when it comes to interior design. That's a safety hazard, that massive drop from the living room. It's crazy. It's David Cage. Creeping. Am I gonna get another horrific QTE here? At least let her get dressed before we do the QTE. Spitfire as your background. Please put some clothes on. Oh, look at that sign outside, the neon. Oh, where's it gone? Look at that. That's gonna disrupt your sleep patterns, isn't it? That huge neon light outside. It's gonna be like the Seinfeld episode where Kramer gets the chicken. Is it a chicken store or something outside? It's not gonna let me get dressed. How is she gonna go to sleep? But there's a massive neon light right outside the in inverted commas bedroom. No curtains on any window. And look at this place. It's gonna be absolutely freezing in there. There's no insulation. Oh, there's something about the sound of the walking on the. Oh, it's a bit ASMR, that light pitter patter. Well, her apartment is all very hipster coffee shop, isn't it? It's very gentrified. She's part of the problem. Yep. Yes, here we are. We are playing David Cage game. This is constitutes the main body of his artistic work. Scenes such as that. That must be like there's something there. I think it's fair to say there's something. I don't want to use the word fetish, but there is definitely something with David Cage and the act of passing water. He has an interest in it. I think that is pretty fair to say at this point. I tried to get dressed before the QTs. It won't let me put the clothes on. She's gonna be freezing in this place. All that glass and this exposed brick. We've already established we're not in the height of summer here with all the rain and stuff that's going on. Like, she's asking to, you know, at best catch a cold, you know.
There's someone here. There's someone in the apartment. The phone on the desk. I could call for help. The front door. It's the only way out. If I can reach it, I still have a chance.
Although maybe she's doing it deliberately to try and call a sickie. Probably really hates her job. What are these guys? It's like the henchman from Splinter Cell. Oh, whoops. This is messed up. Again, it just feels weird and gross all the time. Every scene in these games is like, I'm like, this is something, some kind of fantasy that David Cage has, and he's given millions of dollars to just like recreate it. It's just weird. Like, look at this, she's running around in her underwear with like masked men in her eyes. It's just like, what is this? Oh, this is messed up. Oh, this is just messed up. Like, it's past the point. It's like a bad game, but it's also like it's like a bad game. Whatever, it can be funny. You know, like a bad movie, a bad game. It's funny. This is just like everyone likes a bad movie. You can laugh at it, have a good time. This is bad, but also just like there's something like deeply wrong with the person that made it. Like, it's messed up. That was just awful. I really hate this game. I don't know if I'm gonna keep playing it, to be honest. It's equal parts incredibly boring and just deeply, profoundly disturbing. It's absolutely horrible. Yeah, so I'm definitely just gonna leave it there because I'm just not into this at all. so I don't know. I'm sure there'll be a part 5. I just want to keep playing as Ethan, basically, because Ethan's pretty hilarious. The heir to Lucas's throne. This guy. Why is he passed out at his kitchen table? At least put some empty beer bottles around him to explain that. Okay, I'll leave it there for the time being. But hopefully do a part 5 soon.